good. Feeling great.
Excited to be in Holland?
Yeah, it's always fun to be here and play. And, I mean, it's the first gig for us in 9 months, so it's going to be fun.
It's going to be the first gig for the new record, I think.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, the new record isn't out yet, but I mean, it's a couple of weeks until it's released. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Little warm-up show, the 25th, I believe. It's out.
Yeah, that's true.
And I understood the new album will be a little bit more groovy and a little bit more diverse than what you've done before.
I think so. It's hard, you know. Obviously, we live with our music and we see all the differences and all the little, you know, all the diversity that we feel is in there. But at the end of the day, it's all up to the listener, of course. But I feel that we've managed to make a much more diverse album with more influences from other bands showing through, like the bands that we grew up with, especially. But,
like
you know, I'm not going to say. People have to listen and find out, but they're shining through much more than we've let them do in the past, so which I think is a good thing. When I write my lyrics normally, but actually on this album I tried not to be so overly pretentious with that stuff, so I pretty much just thought in cinematic terms, like if this was a song for a movie, what would that movie be about, you know, what would the characters be, what would happen to them. So that's kind of the angle I had. I just wanted to write a good story. I didn't necessarily want them to, you know, have some metaphors or deeper meanings in there. Although there are some, you know, it's mainly for myself.
And
about the producer, because you did 3 records with Jens Bogren. And now you switched to Andy Sneap.
Yeah. It was really, well, I mean, Jens is a great producer, but we felt that after 3 albums we needed to get a new voice into the production in general. And I mean, the easiest thing is just change the producer.
What was his biggest influence? What's the big change?
I don't think there is such a big change, really. It's just a different way of recording and that we felt was necessary to get. I mean, Jens, as I said, is a great producer. He's very meticulous and very thorough, but his production sometimes can be a little bit too clinical for our taste. We want a little bit rougher sound, and I think we got that with Andy, just because we kind of went back and did it a little bit more old school, like recording long takes instead of, you know, bit by bit, basically. So,
do you have a favorite metal pose?
Metal pose? I don't know. I mean, always the horns, you know.
The horns. Or do you have?